second. All right. All right, can you hear me now? Can you see my screen? I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than what it's. Yeah, this is better. Can you see my screen now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome. Welcome. Great, great, great. Thank you. All right, all right. Can you see my screen? Just put a 2 in the chat box if you can see my screen. Put a 2 in the chat box if you can see my screen. A 2, just a 2 in the chat box if you can see my screen. Okay, yeah, you say you can hear my voice. Great. All right, great. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's start with GU. Let's start with GU. I already broke it down, but let's go from the beginning. All right, from the beginning. So on the monthly time frame, we already know that it looks very much like a cell. Okay, it looks very much like a cell. I want to enlarge this, but I don't know how it would be. Let's just see. Oh, okay, it's still good. It's still good. So just for us to see the rest of the whole deal. So looking at it on the monthly, you can clearly see, this babe has been going down. All right. However, this zone she has not broken this zone for a long time. Okay. I just like you to see what's happening. And all right, she has come to the zone and took off from there, but she has not broken this high. Okay, so it's safe to say that on the monthly, it's still is bearish on the monthly. The bias is bearish on the monthly. All right. However, if I'm going to be bearish, like I taught you, what do? You want to see that, oh, the market came to this point. Okay, nice. Looks like she came there. All right, and she's been dropping since then. But what's happening? Follow the story. Follow the story. Follow the story. There's a zone here waiting for her. All right. There's a zone here waiting for her. The sell is still ongoing. The sell is still ongoing because she's not gotten to that zone or anything that will stop, that will act as a roadblock for that zone. Okay. So we're just going to be taking it one. I want you to follow the story. Okay. Follow the story. Don't be in a hurry. Now, she is selling. We have seen that she is selling. All right. She is selling down to this point. Look at that rejection. Look at that rejection, but we are not fooled because we know that there is a zone she might likely be coming here to, and we cannot get into the buy until we see a reason to buy. So there is no rush in this game. All right, there is no rush in this game. So I'm just going to drop down to the 4-hour, and it was in the 4-hour we started seeing something that looks more like it. Now on the 4-hour, you can see break of structure here. Okay, you can see break of structure here. All right, can see nice structure going on. Okay, nice structure going on. Now this gave us a new structure. If you go down to the 2-hour, you see that it makes more sense on the 2-hour. All right, now that has been the latest break of structure. We still have the zone. Oh, the zone is still incoming. Now with that break of structure, okay, we have seen we have an order block. This is more like a double this thing here. Okay, no. I think it's higher. All right, so this is our structure. We want to see our heads and shoulders. Quasimodo, let me be sure that it's more like, okay, this is more like, it is not like our structure, because our structure would like to see that play out, a sweep of liquidity up, a sweep of liquidity down, a break of structure down. That's what we would like to see. However, this looks more like a zone that has been respected for a while. Okay, now with zones like this, what you want to see is break of structure, and I'm determined to use my fib. With things like this, I just use my fib. If I can't see what I'm looking for in terms of structure, I will use my fib. And we know we are waiting at the beninging zone, which is the 88.78. I've dropped the this thing before. Hamza, how are you? I've dropped the settings before, okay, which is like the 78.88 zone. Just wait there. Now this is what I'm waiting for GU, and I'll be dropping it in the Telegram channel. I'll be dropping it in the Telegram channel. What I'm waiting for in GU. I want to see a short happen. All right. I want to see a short happen. I want to see a short happen from this zone where we have the, okay. I want to see a short happen from this zone. Down to this zone. Okay. So I want to see the market probably take off from here, give us this zone and dump. Okay. So that's what I want to see. In all honesty, I don't think the buys are ready yet. It might look like it on the smaller time frame, but on the high time frame, which is why I always tell you, oh, stick to the high time frames. In the high time frames, you can clearly see what we are looking for is for this market to come back to this zone, all right, to this other block and dump. Let me see how it looks on the 4-hour again. Nice too. So the 4-hour is telling you that it should come down a little bit more for the other block, but I prefer the 2 hours. That 2 hours is more distinct because at least it modified this. This is too much. Okay. That other block. All right. So I want to see, that is our other block right there. All right. Around this zone. Take it up a little bit more. All right. Then your SL will be right above that zone. Okay. So you, and then give it some space. Let it breathe. So that if she wants to sweep that liquidity, which is very, very possible, this is liquidity. She can decide, I want to do and then dump. So you give it some space. All right. Some people will say 50 pips for this thing, 50 pips for SL, but I don't use pips. I just use structure and give it just a bit above. All right. This. So I'm going to be watching. If she wants to sweep that, I know that I will be watching here. I don't want to be stuffed out because she wants to sweep and then dump. So that's why I'm leaving some space, okay, for stop loss. For those that use 50 pips, that's fine. You can use 50 pips from this entry. So let me just put the coordinates down so that we can be ready for it. So sell limit GBP USD. Ooh, too tiny. Too tiny. Okay, better. GBP USD, sell limits. Okay. GBP USD sell limits. This, I mean, this is very clear. This is very clear. GBP sell limits. What's the sell limit? 1.22887. 1.22887. Okay. Now I'm going to do SL. Our SL is 1.23355. 1.23355. 1.23355. And our TP will be 1.21069. TP will be 1.21069. 1.21069. All right. Okay. So this is what we have. I'm just going to copy and send to the Telegram. Someone should, I greet you, Adiolu. So somebody should remind me, Adiolu, remind me. Of course, we'll look at NZD USD. I can see that there's something about NZD USD. So remind me to dump this. I'm going to be dumping everything. GBP USD. I just don't want to forget GBP USD. So we have GBP USD. Okay, is ready. Let me put it up above there. All right. So let's see how it goes for GBP USD. NZD USD. NZD USD. Okay. Oh, we enjoyed NZD USD. Look at that. We killed NZD USD last week. Oh, this was like the best trade last week. We enjoyed it to the full TP. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna clean up everything. I like to see fresh charts. So let's do this. All right. So yeah, why does it look like she wants to turn around? Why does she look like she wants to turn around? All right. So let's see. Um, let's start with let's see how it goes on the monthly. Let's see what's really going uh, on the monthly. If you leave me, I'll trade only gold. I'm just doing this for everybody, everybody's sakes. I'm more like a gold person now. Okay, downtrend, uptrend. Right now, looks like she looks bullish, and then wow, how this was the last low. This was the break of structure to give us bullish, and she's been bullish since then. And if we look, there's something here. All right, we're just going to mark that level out, okay, that has not been broken for a while since 2020, 2nd of March 2020. That zone has not been playing with anybody. That zone has not been playing. So we want to know, let's come to the smaller time frame and see what's really happening. Let's see the weekly. You see, there's a particular zone everybody is going to. The GU, the EU, they all act alike. There's a particular zone they're all going to. Now, NZD has reached her own zone, and it looks like she's ready for the buy. So we're just going to look for a reason to get in on a smaller time frame, okay? We're just going to look for a reason to get in on a smaller time frame. This looks so nice. This is the daily. Looks nice, okay? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's look at it on the 4-hour. This baby is looking ready. Let's look at it on the 1 hour or 2. Yeah, this baby is looking ready. What am I seeing? I am actually seeing like a break of structure here. I'm seeing a break of structure here. I'm seeing a change of character, or what I like to call the neckline for my Quasimodo here. But remember, this is 2 hour, okay? So I want to see her pull back to this zone or down below here for the next buy, okay? So we are going to look for how to get in on the next buy. This has started all the way down here. Let's see how it looks on the 1 hour, whether we can really catch a more certain. Okay, so now this baby is still going to have to come down a bit. She's still far off from where I would love to enter. There's a zone here, but no, I would rather wait for it to come down to what I see here, this beautiful order block. All right, and I want to see liquidity. Let me see whether that liquidity will show on the 30 minutes. If not, we'll check the 15 minutes just to be sure that we are seeing liquidity being formed. It's too far from where I would like to enter. Too far from where I would like to enter. But if you leave this for me, I'll be targeting this zone right here for my next entry on the 2 hour. Okay. So for NZD USD, this baby looks like she's ready for the buy. Looks like she's ready for the buy. She's gotten to that serious zone, and she's turned around. So it looks like she's ready for the buy. Okay. Let me also look for an opportunity for the last sell, okay, for the last sell, so that I'll know where we are targeting. Because you have to understand that what if she still wants to go deeper? So if you know what I mean, what if she wants to still go deeper? We are just based. Remember what happened to us yesterday? If you jotted that down in your journal, you should know that the market can't do anything. So you want to cross-check your eyes, dot your eyes, and cross your T's. So if I'm going to be selling, looking at it on the 2 hour time frame, all right, this is where I will wait for myself at this zone. Okay. Because this is the zone, no doubt. She's shown that she wants to move up. Okay. But this is also where she might sell from if she wants to go deeper into the zone. So we have to be very sharp. I'm teaching you people something that nobody will teach you. We have just seen a break of structure here. Now, everybody's saying, she's in that zone. She's in that zone. Now, that is what confuses a lot of traders. You cannot just say she's in that zone. She's going to buy. No. What you have to do is, okay, remember, what was she doing? She was selling. She was selling, but she has gotten into the buy zone. All right? if she was selling into the buy zone, there's every possibility that she's still coming down here. So you don't want to be caught unawares until you're very sure. Yeah, on the 2 hour, it's telling us that this baby is ready. Hold on, let me show you. So I see my neckline here. I see what this is what we call church. Yeah, church or neckline. Okay. I see break of structure here. All right, break of structure here. Okay, I see break of structure there. But man, you don't want to be caught unawares, because for the sell, let me tell you what's happening for the sell. For the sell, this is what's happening. There is what? There is break of structure here. Okay, this will be your zone here that you're waiting for the next sell. This is your change of character. So you have to be very, very cunning with the market. You have to be very cunning. Okay, you have to be very sharp. So yes, she's entered into the zone, but what if she wants to go deeper? You don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody is a guru like that. Nobody knows. She's shown that she wants to turn, but for you to enter that buy, she has to pull down here. And for you to enter the sell, she has to pull here. So we have two possibilities now. We have the fact that she might want to continue to sell into the zone, or she might want to turn around from here and keep going up, which is what we are looking at. So you see, we have double opportunities right now. So we're going to look for the one that counts more. Now, looking at this one, this setting looks very, very complete. This setting here looks very, very complete, because I mean, she's been selling for a long time now. That setting looks very, very complete. Okay. You have to have wisdom. This is why you pray to God for wisdom. Forex is not just about technical. You have to have wisdom. All right. I don't know if Ma, can we get ready for both? Oh, yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Well done. Yes, you can get ready for both. So now I'm just going to do this. She's been selling though. She's been selling. This by one do it'd be like saying a small pullback to continue the sell. Do you get? Do you get? It looks like a pullback to continue the sell. So you have to always keep your mind open in the forex space. Keep your mind open. So let's see. Okay. So looking at this, our setup is complete for this sell. Die. Our setup complete. Die. Our setup complete. Die for this side. Yeah. So it looks nice for the sell. Okay. Looks very complete for the sell. Okay. Some people will tell you continue selling until it goes against you. That's some people's principle. Continue selling, continue with the trend until it hits your SL that no, we want to change trend. That is when you know. That's why I said SL is inevitable. If you're going to be in for the long run in this space, embrace SL. Is your knight in shiny armor. So now people will continue to sell until she goes against them. Then they'll know, oh, she's ready to change character. She's ready to change direction, structure. So right now we can see our double. We're waiting both ways to snipe this beautiful trade. This is going to be your shot here. Adeolu, why won't it be your setup? Who is your coach? Who is your coach? All right. You get it. Good. You get it. Great job, Emmanuel. You get it. So I want to see her come and possibly sweep liquidity, or take first TP will be here, because there's a possibility can, and then there's another TP here. But people will tell you, to sweep all the liquidity. Just be sharp. Diolu. All right. So first TP will be that zone. Second TP will be the whole of that liquidity there to give us a new low. So we are not certain yet, but it will be smarter to take your money here, because I mean, she can decide to turn. Okay, to be smarter to take your money here. So let's see. We have that. This is what we should anticipate first because this trend has been selling. All right, it's been selling. Okay, so that is what we should anticipate first. However, me, I don't like this SL too long. So it's like a 1:3, if you ask me, or even less, or 1:2, because she can turn from here. So we have to be very, very, very careful. Okay, this is what we have. Let's stick to this. This is what we have. And I'm just going to write sell limit. Then for those that are waiting for buy, there's a possible buy from here. All right, but this should happen first. Why? Our setup is complete. I see beautiful, beautiful. All right. So don't jump. Now, you've learned something today. When the market gets to a zone, all right, and it's showing you that she wants to move up or move down from that zone and continue, you have to make sure that that other trend has finished first. The trend that brought it to that level has finished. Because I have made that mistake a lot of times. I jump into conclusion immediately that she's already turning from this zone. So. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So we are going to see for a sell. All right. And I'm just going to write sell limit. Sell limit 0.565, 565, 56562. All right. Sell limit. NZD USD. All right. Okay. No. I think I want to write it here. NZD USD. Sell limit. So I'm just going to delete this one. Oh my God. Sell limit 0.56562. SL. You wonder why we write SL first. Wonder why we always put our SLs first. So your SL will be 0.56955, 0.56955, all right? 0.56955, all right? TP. Now let's just go for that TP right there, because there's a possibility that this baby can decide to come here and buy. So that is why we're going to use that TP. All right, that setup is almost complete. So you have to be very careful. The TP will be 0.555624. Okay, 55624. All right, so I'm going to be dropping everything in the Telegram channel. Just stay with me. I'll be dropping everything in the Telegram channel after this. All right, I'll be dropping it. Yeah, we're going straight to GJ. We're going straight to GJ. Okay, so we've done NZD. Hamza, remind me. NZD USD, Adeolu, NZD USD, GBP USD, and which other one? Now we're going to GJ. GJ and Hamza, 5 and 6, husband and wife. So let's do GJ. Let's see what's going on with GJ. So I'm just going to clear all this. GJ. GJ, after giving us all that money, GJ turned back. Well, we broke even with GJ. I can't even remember because I've deleted it. So let's look at it from the beginning, okay? Let's see what's really happening. I always like to go back because, I mean, if my setups are not there, I tend to forget. All right? So beautiful downtrend. I mean, you can't even miss this up. Beautiful downtrend. However, there's something here that she reacted to nicely. A beautiful, beautiful supply zone that has been unmitigated. So she tapped in there and mitigated it for the very first time. All right. This is the monthly, by the way. This is the monthly. Now we're going to go to the weekly. All right. Now I want you to notice something going on here. You see this zone? Let me not even draw it as a trend because she failed to give us a new high. Although she's been giving us higher high. She's been giving us higher high and higher lows. But let's just mark it as this. Okay. We're just going to mark it as this. Now we know that she started the buy from here. She started buying from this zone. All right. Let's see on a smaller time frame how that buy looks. You always have to follow the story. You can't just jump in. You jump in, you lose. All right. So look at this. This is clear. From this point, she's been giving, because now whenever you're analyzing, concentrate on where you stopped. So we stopped at, yes, she's buying from this zone. Now looking at it, she's been giving us, well, higher high and higher low. Although she has not been able to break that zone yet. Okay, she's not been able to break that zone yet. So that's the story we are seeing. She's buying from that zone. She's not been able to break that high yet. So this is our last high here. Okay, that's our last high there, and that's our low here. Okay, she's been going up. So now let's go down to the 4 hour. Let's really see. Let's even see 8 hour. I want to really see what's going on here. So she marched all the way to the top. Okay, came here, broke structure, and started selling. Sold to where? Sold to where? Sold to this zone here. All right, to continue the buy. However, from this buy, what's happening? From this buy, what's happening? She has not given us a new high. This zone is where she seems like she's coming back to. So let's see what's happening here. Let's go straight to the 4 hour and see. Okay. GJ can be really complicated sometimes, no doubt. Okay. It can really so I'm seeing nice setups here. I'm seeing something here. All right. I'm seeing that she might be likely coming down back to this zone. Let's just follow what we see. Follow the money. Very much a sell going on to this, going on here. Very much a sell going on here. All right. Hoping that she comes into this zone. Okay. So we're just going to be following the story. Now, if you look at the 4 hour, you might not necessarily see too much structure. Let's see it on the 2 hour. All right. Now, looks more like it. 2 hour, there seems to be something here. You can clearly see that zone is not joking. That zone is not playing with anybody. She's been rejecting off that zone. She's been rejecting off that zone. Okay, now let's see whether she's ready to sell from there. We have to take note of that point. And something is about to happen. Is she ready to sell? We don't know. It's obviously consolidating, moving to the right on this zone. Okay. She's selling from that zone already. Yeah, so this is like moving to the right. The market is consolidating around this area. All right. It's really, really consolidating there. So if you ask me, I can't go in on this trade until I see a break of structure down here. Okay, until I see a break of structure on this zone here. So right now, there's nothing on GJ if you ask me, unless you want to scalp on the 1 minute. Let's see. Unless you want to scalp on the 1 minute. Probably you'll be seeing structure on the 1 minute, or let's see 5 minutes first. All right. Really, there's nothing. Let's call a spade a spade. There's really nothing here. The market is moving sideways. You don't want to be caught in this game. You want to Hamza, you're laughing. You don't want to be caught in this game like this. She'll do you strong thing. GJ is gonna mess you up. If you want to enter here, GJ will mess you up because she's reacting to a zone. Okay, we that went on higher time frames, we know what we are seeing. That's why you have to start from the higher time frames. All right, we know what we are seeing. She's been rejecting this place not once, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you leave me like this, I'm not going to do anything. I want to see if she's going to break structure coming down here. I want to see her break structure coming down here. Then we know that she's coming to this zone. If not, we want to see the market break the structure up here. And then we know she's coming up, going up for that buy. All right. At least to this level or even here. There's a beautiful zone here. All right. So this is what I see. There's nothing to really bother our heads about. Or she might end up saying she wants to, or saying she might end up giving us a new high from this zone. Very palatable, very possible. All right. So GJ is not ready. If you ask me, there's nothing I see on GJ. I wouldn't trade this if I were you. I'll wait to see if she's going to break that zone. Okay. This zone here. That week can be really confusing. Or if she's going to break this zone here. So nothing is happening. The market, unless you want to be doing, I sell here, I buy here, I sell here. It's not my forte. Okay, Hamza, are you okay with that? So there's nothing on GJ. Nothing on GJ. Nothing on GJ for now. Okay. Okay. So where are my gold lovers? Where are my gold lovers? Oh my God, time is running. I'm like, we just started this live. We just started this live. All right. So, gold has been a little bit complicated. And why do I say it's a little bit complicated? For those of us looking at it on the larger scale. All right. For those of us looking at it on the larger scale. For those of us looking at it on. So we have NZD USD. We have, you're welcome. We have NZD USD. We have GU. All right. We have NZD USD and we have GU. Now let's just look. We know gold has been bullish like forever. We know she's been bullish like forever. Okay. Nothing here. Not much structure to be seen. Now, you see this thing like this. Now, gold is causing problem because if you look at it on the daily, you can see break of structure to the upside. To the upside, you can see break of structure there, more like sweep of liquidity, if you know what I mean, not like a break of structure. Now, gold said, all right, there's a break of structure here that it wants to change structure. This is the daily time frame, and she did right here. Okay, she did right there. But then what's happening? If I see this on a daily time frame, using my fib alone, what will I do? I'll be waiting for a sell around that zone at the top. Now I'm just going to draw it from here to here. Let's even use it body to body. Okay. Hi, Julius. How are you? Happy New Year. All right. Okay. So I'll be waiting to see the market come to this zone. All right. For the next sell, which is why I am not ready for the sell. So people are not seeing these things on the large scale. They are seeing this on lower scale and they are getting in for those small, So this is what I see. If I want to stay here, I will wait here. And we were able to catch our buy from this zone. All right, from this zone. This is the daily. This is where my markup is on this. Let me show you. See it. So this is the daily, and we were able to catch it from this zone. Okay, I was expecting she would keep going up, but of course, God will do what she wants. God will do what she wants. Okay, so yeah, this is where we are expecting that sell. The overall sell has not started. Why? Because see our liquidity. All this like this is liquidity she's forming. Everything like this is liquidity. All right? Everything like this is liquidity. Unless she breaks this next zone here. Not even here, because there's something here too. Beautiful zone here. Sorry about that. Beautiful order block here. Okay, beautiful order block here. Beautiful demand zone there. All right, that she hasn't even touched. Okay, so if she comes here and I see that okay, she's ready to buy, I'll be ready to get in on that buy here. So the two extremes is a sell here and a buy from here. Just stay with me. This is still on the high time frame. This is still daily. Okay, this on the daily is your liquidity. Okay, just to be showing you why I believe right now is not the time to be selling. All right. So if I'm going to be selling, I want to see her come into this zone for the sell. But right now, she's still on her way to the top. Now we have been seeing she came to this zone. Let's see what is even causing it. She has not even entered the zone on the so she used a fair value gap to make this move. All right. She used a fair value gap. This is your fair value gap here, or imbalance. So she tapped into that imbalance and she is going up. All right. What we don't know is where she's going up to. Okay. Now let's come down to, let's use 6 hour because I don't want it to be too noisy. Okay. Now let me tell you what gold is reacting to here. Gold is reacting to this Quasimodo level here. Okay. She's reacting to this Quasimodo here. But how are we sure that she's going to go all the way into this zone where we might be waiting for a proper buy? We don't know. So right now, we are just going to be following the money. Since she has decided to show us Pepe, we are waiting to buy at this zone. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame. Just stay with me. Don't get lost. All right. So she's been going up, going up, going up. We were following the money. Then she got to this zone. We had not even seen a break of structure for that sell. And that was why we were still buying, looking for an opportunity to buy. Remember, I told you, once the market enters a zone, don't assumably enter and say, okay, she's coming from a zone, let us sell. Don't do that. You save yourself more money if you go with the current trend. Keep going until she turns back to hit your SL, which is what she did to us. She hit our SL. Okay, she hit our SL, and now we are looking for possible sales if she comes up here. But then if you look, it looks more like she came to sweep liquidity, because I saw something on the 15 minutes that I didn't see before. I always like to go back to know why I lost that trade. So we waited here around this zone for buys. She gave us a nice buy to this and then continued. All right. But then why did she turn from here? If you look, you will see a setup here. This is setup. Let me just draw it out. This is break of structure here. All right. There's another one. Let me just label that. Okay. There's another one right here. All right. Before getting all the way to the top. So I'm going to call this as well, break of structure. All right. So, but then what I discovered was there was something here. All right, that pushed this market to this zone. But however, she's respecting this zone right now. You can clearly see that zone is being respected thoroughly. All right. So why did she go up? There was a setup here that I saw. This is our setup, guys. Liquidity. Break of structure. So after all that rubbish, she came in here and gave us that move. All right. But then there's something stopping her here from moving. So we're just going to follow the money. Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't be lost. If you're still with me, put a 1 in the chat box. If you're still with me, Put a one in the chat box. You see, I'm breaking it down as easy. I'm making it very like I'm teaching kindergarten people. I'm not rushing this. So whenever you see the market react, trace it to know what is causing that. Now, this is our setup. Good idea. This is our setup. I wanted to call this out in the night because I found it in the night. Okay. But I couldn't because I was like, let me not confuse them. We've taken enough losses today. Okay. And she has come up to here. Now, what is she doing from there? So I'm looking for the next buy from this point. I'm looking for the next buy. Okay. She looks like, okay, this place is what they will call, I'll call it a resistance because she's been resisting this zone. So even if you want to catch a buy, that break of structure has happened here. That break of structure has happened here. Okay. You know that you want to be buying, selling. Even if you wanted to sell, you know that you wanted to be selling. She broke that structure, came back, continued to sell, and might likely keep giving us a sell to, I don't know, wherever. But to be smart about this, like I said, don't just start trading from a zone. Don't just start trading from a zone. Continue with what you are seeing. All right. Don't just start trading from a zone. Don't just start trading from a zone. Now, this was the last buy from there. She came up to this resistance. Okay, now, okay, hold on. Let me see. That was the resistance. Let's see something. Okay. She came, oh, nice. Okay, now she's looking like she's giving us structure. But what are we going to do? We have to be very, very careful. I'll rather wait here for a buy because I know gold is still bullish. All right. I'll rather wait for a buy. Or even if I want to catch the sell, there are so many opportunities in this trade. Okay. If I want to catch this trade for a sell, I'll be waiting for the market to come up here. Okay. For the next sell. Why? I'm going to break it down. So I'm seeing change of character here from this, what's it called? From this place. From this resistance, because this is a resistance, it's been tapping. I can't call it another block or whatever. This is not even, I won't call this a supply zone. Why? Because it's been tapped so many times. All right. So this is our change of character here. Okay. That's our change of character there. All right. Change of character happened, and not just any change, not just change of character. After this change of character, the market pulled back, okay, and went up. I'm still going to be waiting here to see that. But then before I get in on this, I want to see liquidity formed here. All right, before I'll get into that sell. Okay, before I get into that sell. But for the buy, ladies and gentlemen, if this sell happens, for the buy, which took off from here, okay, for the buy which took off from here, without stressing, you can also use your fib. All right, and just wait here, this zone. So if you're selling, you should be getting ready to take your TP here. That's how to do it, because you have to be very cunning. The market is cunning. So you have to be very cunning with the market. All right. So what are we seeing now? We are seeing that there's been a change of character. All right. Was it even here? The change of character happened here. Yeah, the change of character happened here. Let me just draw it out so you see what I mean. That is our change of character. The market came back here, gave us a break of structure. Now I want to see the market come up here, all right, to continue that sell from that zone. Okay, I want to see the market come up here to continue that sell. If she doesn't, brothers and sisters, if she gets here, I'm also ready for the buy at that zone. I'm ready for that beautiful buy there. Okay, so now I'm going to show you two different things. She might not even come up here. Let's see. Let's wait this zone was a beautiful zone to continue the buy. So let's see. For the buy, a long position from here. Okay. But if you say, no, madam, no, I'm not going to take chances. I don't want to take chances. Me, I want to wait for sell. Okay. This is your sell trade here. From here. Madam, I don't want to. I want to sell. It depends on what you want. Yeah. You should be getting ready to take your money here. But let's see which one is she going to hit first. Which one is she going to hit first? Okay. This looks feasible too. In fact, this one looks like this thing, but I'm not seeing liquidity. So we are going to wait small. I'm not seeing liquidity. We go wait small. We don't want to be liquidity. Okay. So these are two possible entries as well. NZD USD is selling. GBP USD is still selling. Gold is looking like she's still selling. All right. But we are seeing a possible end to the sell at this point. So do you want to continue the sell from the resistance, or do you want to wait here to buy from this zone? This zone looks good for the buy. All right. Very, very culpable. Very nice. But if you look on this side, let's look at it on higher time frame. Clearly looks like a change of character happened from there. Okay. On the 4-hour time frame, looks like she tapped in there to continue the buy up to another zone. So you have to just make up your mind. On the 4-hour time frame, it looks like all this was liquidity cleared to tap here. On the 1-hour time frame, you will be saying, she has changed what? Structure. She has broken structure. So it's culpable that she's going to be ready to sell. But even if you wanted to sell, will you sell here? No, you're going to be selling around this zone. So that is why I prefer the buy, to be honest. See it from this zone. So you know what? I'm just going to leave the buy. Okay, let's leave the buy. I'm going to delete this one. This is not wrong. This sell is not wrong, but because we are seeing things on the high time frame, I want to see her clear that liquidity if she's coming up again. Clear all that liquidity. I want to see this happen. So let's see. The market is coming back really fast. My scalpers will be like, I'm going to sell. I want to sell down to here. It's okay. So I want to see the market come down to that zone, or even possibly this zone. Let's see how it looks on the 15 minutes again. Okay. Yeah, I want to see the market come down here. All right. I want to see the market come down here. Okay. So let's watch it. So for gold, I would say we should watch it. Let's watch it. I don't want to drop this trade idea. So only people here, take a screenshot. Those that didn't come to class, that's fine. Let's see. Buy limit at 26, very strong zone. This 2660. 2660. All right, 2660.07. Let's leave it at 2260. Okay. 2660. Okay, 0.07. SL 2655. 2655.45. All right. And the TP, first TP will obviously be this liquidity swept, which is 2675 point. Let me just use a line. Sweep all that liquidity for me, baby. 2675, another strong zone. You see this 2675, strong zone. So 2675, first TP. Where did all my stuff go? Oh no. Okay, so I'm just going to start again. Buy limit 2660. Buy limit for gold 2660. Uh SL 2655. TP TP first TP 12675. All right, 2675. TP2 we are looking for her to clear all that liquidity. Okay, 269, let's say 2693. 2693. So this is what I see. For those that are here, take a screenshot. I know why. Because you people can see how we came about this trade idea. You can see how we came about this trade idea. That is why I am going to be that is why I don't want to put it for those that are not here. Those that are here, you understand how we got to this time. We got to this trade idea. We know there are two opportunities, two beautiful opportunities. Okay, two beautiful opportunities, and we know she took off from here, a nice opportunity to before she got here and stopped. Is she going to continue to buy, or is she going to continue to sell? Now, either ways, if she hits SL, we know she wants to sell. So you have to have your mind ready. You are a trader. You have to have your mind ready. If she hits SL, we know, okay, she wants to continue to sell. Okay? Right now, nobody knows what she wants to do. Nobody knows what she wants to do. We know that she's coming from here. She might continue that buy. She might break it above and continue going. Or she will come up and sell. Okay, and keep going down. So right now, this is the plausible one I can find. This is all I can see. We go. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to take. I want to take a buy. So those that are here, you're welcome. So those that are here, you have you take it. All right, but those that are here, please and please, if you can see my screen, take a screenshot of this trade idea. Take a screenshot of this trade idea. You're going to try it away from the general public, all right? Because you know how we came about this trade, which is why you should always join the live sessions, okay? So, Adeolu, remind me, get into my DM, remind me, GU, NZDU, and I think gold. I think GU, NZDUSD, and gold, all right? So, guys, I hope you understood. Is there any other do you have any question? Do you have any question you want to ask me? You have any question you want to ask me? Okay, please ask your questions. Ask your questions. Do you have another asset? We have 4 minutes before we can leave here. Do you have another asset? Or do you have a question? Yeah, thank you. Adeolu just sent me a message. I can see. All right. Any other question? Okay. Any other assets? We have barely 3 minutes to go. All right. So without further ado, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. God bless you. What is the importance of a fib? Now, the fib help. What I use the fib for is if I don't see my structure. Now, like I said, my structure is Quasimodo. I like to see head. It's called heads and shoulder or Quasimodo. So I like to see this happen. If I want to sell, I want to see, that happen. I want to see liquidity formed. Okay, and then I want to take my please go watch my videos. I already put my, if you they're all on YouTube for free. Just watch my videos, follow that video. All right, so this is more like my strategy. Okay, so if I can't see all this I'm looking for, but I can see a break of structure, Okay, let's say this we see a break of structure around here. Okay, let's say there's a break of structure around here. All right. Once I see my break of structure and I can't see all the extras I'm looking for, I'll just use my fib and pull it from here to here. Oh, come on. Come on, see now. You see, you can't make these things up. You can't make these things up. It's nature. It's just phenomenal. Look at where see the level, the same level. All right. So if I can't see all that and I see a break of structure, I would just pull my fib. I can see an M here, but let's say I can't see it, or I can see an M here. I'll just pull my fib. Okay. I can see a break of structure. So I'll be waiting for the market to come back here to sell. Okay. So if I don't see my structure, I use the fib for that particular level. Yeah, the videos are on YouTube. Use the fib for the particular level. I'm looking for a sell or a buy. And the settings, I already sent the settings to everyone. Take a screenshot of the settings. All right. Can you see the settings? Take a screenshot of the settings, set up your own like that, and then voila. I think in one of the videos I also shared the settings. So just go and watch it in a playlist. Start from understanding structure, start with understanding the basics, then continue that way. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I have to run now. All right. I have to run. Bye bye now.